Hold on, I'm not buttoned yet. Hi, I'm Dave Letterman, and I'd like to invite you and your family to join us tonight for what we feel will be a very special hour of television. In a matter of minutes, all the way from Lambert St. Louis International Airport in St. Louis, Missouri, via satellite, we're going to be showing you lovely pictures of luggage. Please. Please, won't you try to watch with someone you love? Thank you.
From New York, where at this point in my career, I can't go out of the house without someone coming up to me and saying, "Nice suit, pal." A man who sometimes is smiling to himself because he's thinking of something funny, and other times because not quite enough oxygen is reaching his brain.
Last night, I had a horrible dream. Here's how it goes. Ed McMahon shows up at my house. I've won the Publishers Clearinghouse sweepstakes. He awards to me the giant cash prize of like $1 million. And then he asks to use the bathroom. Oh! Now, who was that guy? How do you do? Can you hear us? Hello? Hey! Who's that? No idea. After, this was kind of interesting on the news earlier today. After being arrested while on an Eastern flight from Miami to New York City, a guy apparently was in the lavatory of the aircraft, and they caught him in there with a supply of cocaine and a blowtorch. And so the plane goes back to Miami, and they arrest him, and he says, well, he really can't explain the cocaine, but the blowtorch, he was trying to open a bag of those airline peanuts. So I can see how that would... Where's the guy, Hal? There he is.
There he is.
Is he checking up on us? Is he?
He's working now.
He is working now.
Yes. He's doing his own work.
Let's see. Let's do the Olympic joke, Kevin. Kevin K., ladies and gentlemen, my cue card boy for the last 30 years. We've been together. Where's that guy? Do we want him on this show, that guy? Well, we do. I guess we do. I don't know. What do you think? Oh, sure. Let's do this one. Let's do this one. You know, ladies and gentlemen, remember the Winter Olympics up there in Calgary a couple of weeks ago? Or a couple of days ago? Yes, sir. The pride is back, isn't it? 6 medals. Thank you very much. Anyway, there were many records broken up there in Canada. A couple of them. The number of new record times in speed skating was one, the number of gold medals won by one country, and I think the number of times that Dick Buttons said the word fabulous. Hey, hey, what a show. Oh, place else in this country, any place else around the world, that would be a full show. You people would now be licking your lips thinking, yes, sir, this is... But no, in addition to that, we're going to show you via satellite, all the way from St. Louis, 1,003 miles west of here, you're going to get to see luggage. Yes! Paul Schaefer, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah! 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 This is a show. This is show business. Now, are we just going to see luggage, or are we actually going to see, you know, people picking up their luggage and stuff?
Well, both. We're going to see some luggage, we're going to see people picking up their luggage, and also we get to chat with these people.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, and this is, there they are, look, right there. Here comes some luggage now.
This is St. Louis, then?
St. Louis, Missouri.
St. Louis Airport.
St. Louis, of course, the patron saint of lost luggage.
Yes.
But before we go to St. Louis, I have a whole ream of information here to tell you about this. This is amazing to me. You know, they say that by the end of the century, by the year 2000, the Russians will have sent a man, they will have launched a manned spaceflight to Mars. And what do we do with our technology? We're looking at luggage. Thank you very much. I couldn't... Before we go any farther, I just want to mention something. I think the Connecticut State Police is one of the finest most fair-minded law enforcement agencies working anywhere in the free world today.
Isn't that nice? How about it? How
I just...
about it? Did you have occasion to speak to one of the fine officers?
Absolutely. No.
No?
It just occurred to me as I was driving into work today.
I see.
What a wonderful, tireless job these brave men and women do daily on the roads and highways and byways of the Nutmeg State, Connecticut. And I just wanted to salute them.
So they got you again? Is that?
Yeah.
Stopped you?
Stopped me. 57 in a 55. I don't know. Is that a little...
That's cutting things. That's shaving it down. I don't know. But they're fine, upstanding.
Oh, yeah. I have nothing but the high... And that's... And they're thinking, all right, next time, pal, gunplay. No, no. I really have a great deal of admiration for these people because you just don't know what's out there on those roads.
That's right.
Yeah. So my hat's off to them. You can drive me in and out of town, can't you, Paul?
Guy's got a place to go. He's got to get there, you know.
Exactly.
He lives... I don't know why a guy's got to live way out in Connecticut anyway.
Here's, kids, here's the satellite information. By the way, whenever you see me do this, that means satellite info. Tonight, we're using, and couldn't be more proud about this, we're using the 6E-K2. It's in a geosynchronous orbit off the coast of Ecuador.
No kidding.
Yeah.
So we're bouncing the signal from here?
It comes from St. Louis.
St. Louis to Ecuador.
To 6E-K2, and then
just
back
over
down
Ecuador.
Here. Yeah. I don't know what that distance is. We'll get that information for you. It's in a geosynchronous orbit. I mentioned that. We're using transponder number 13, which is a very good... We were lucky to get that one. NBC uses 8 of 16 transponders on K2. All right, that's the satellite information. Now, facts about St. Louis?
Yes.
St. Louis is the largest city in Missouri. Missouri, of course, being the show-me state. Look at that. Isn't that spectacular? All the way via satellite. Is that off the satellite? No, it's not. That's just a card we got somewhere in this. Where is that? Oh, there. Oh. I thought, geez, that's... Yeah, okay. It's also the home of Anheuser-Busch. I say this hoping to get free beer. St. Louis, of course, lies on the west bank of the Mississippi, although part of the city actually lies in Illinois, or, as we say in Indiana, Illinois. This is interesting, Paul. More than 95% of the people of St. Louis, and their population of 2.5 million, were born in America. Isn't that interesting? All right, now here's data about the airport. This is Lambert St. Louis International Airport. They have 400 flights daily. It's the 6th busiest airport in the United States, but our research shows 12th busiest, so there's a conflict there. We don't know what that means. They average, how many takeoff and landings do you think they average there a day, Paul?
St. Louis Airport?
St. Louis Airport. It's either the 6th or the 12th busiest in the United States.
I would say 400 landings.
Oh, Paul, you embarrass me. 1,080.
Really?
How many passengers a year do you think pass through St. Louis Airport?
Oh, I have no idea.
Take a guess. Come on, this is fun.
1 billion passengers.
Yeah, it's a billion. It's not 6E, it's GE. Well, how could I have said 6E? What would have caused me to say 6E? Well, it says 6E right here. Well, but it's not. It's GE.
It's GE.
It's GEK2. 20 million passengers a year, Paul.
Oh, 20 million.
That's right. And our NBC affiliate in St. Louis, Missouri, KSKD, Channel 5. It's presently cloudy, 44 degrees at the airport, occasional rain tonight. And the cost for this little project, $20,000.
You mean this evening's event?
The satellite
hookup to
20
St.
grand.
Louis.
Let's go now to Lambert St. Louis International Airport and look at some luggage. Paul? How do you do? Excuse me. Hi, what is your name, ma'am?
Marianne Bartley.
Marianne, nice to see you. Where are you from, Marianne?
I'm from Florida.
Florida? Are you returning home or visiting? Well, you're visiting, I guess, aren't you?
Visiting, yes.
Yeah. How long are you going to stay in St. Louis?
I'm going to be here for about 4 days.
4 days, and visiting friends?
Yes, I am.
What do you do for a living?
I train horses.
I see. And can I see your luggage, please?
Excuse me?
Very nice. Marianne, do you have a baggage claim?
Yes, I do.
Could I see the baggage claim, please?
Baggage claim. Well,
That's an awful lot of luggage for 4 days, Marianne.
well, this is like one part of many places I'm going to.
Oh, where else are you going?
I'm going to San Diego, the Quarter Horse Convention. Oh, there's my...
Hal, is there any way we could get really close up there on her purse, or is that... Marianne, just show me the small little bag there, the one on the end of the carrier.
Yes,
Yeah, that one. What do you have in there, Marianne?
books and things like that for the convention.
Oh, now what is the convention?
When is it?
What is it?
It's a convention. All the owners of the American Quarter Horse get together and, I guess, share their experiences and what's coming up in the future. And
Well, share some of those experiences with us, will you? Are you familiar with the old joke, she was only the cattleman's daughter, but all the horsemen knew her? Thank you. Good night, everybody. Thank you.
you're welcome.
Well, who is the man taking your luggage away there, Marianne? Is he affiliated with the airlines?
Illinois.
Hi, what is your name, sir? What is your name? Hi. How are you? Hello. Good. You're about to get a $20 tip.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
All right. Have a nice trip, Marianne. Nice talking with us. Thank you very much. Bye-bye. Where did Marianne go? She ran to the parking lot. Hi. Hello. What happened? Can we go back to that gentleman there? Hi, how are you?
Fine, Dave.
What's your name, sir?
Mark McInerney.
Mark, are you coming or going?
I'm picking up my sister-in-law.
Where's she coming from?
Dubuque, Iowa.
Uh-huh. How long a flight is Dubuque to St. Louis?
Too damn long, Dave.
Yeah.
I guess about an hour or so.
And what time does the flight arrive?
Should be in about 20 minutes.
Well, so you're there kind of early, aren't you?
Yeah. I gotta beat the traffic.
Uh-huh. What have you been doing to kill time?
Not a whole lot, Dave. Just kind of fiddling around out here. You know.
Kind of the story of your life, eh? Well.
Yeah.
What do you do for a living in St. Louis?
I run gambling junkets to Atlantic City.
Oh my! So you know all about well, I guess you know all about gambling and junkets.
Yeah, I do. We work for Trump's Castle in Atlantic City.
Oh yeah. Well, Donald Trump is a very, very good friend of mine.
Is he really?
Listen, I tell you what. When your sister's luggage arrives, will you please let us know? I'm dreadfully interested in seeing that luggage.
I sure will.
You're on the satellite right now.
Well, that's very impressive, Dave.
Commercial. Oh, top 10. Sure, we'll do a top 10. All right, now see, Paul, isn't this going to be great fun? Oh, my God, there's a guy breaking in here. Before we go back to... Get out of here. Before we go back to St. Louis, let's do our top 10 list. Do we have time to do it? It's from the Home Office in Lincoln, Nebraska. Top 10 good things about General Noriega. This is the president of Panama who's been indicted for drug trafficking.
Yes.
Top 10 good things about General Noriega.
Good things about it.
Number 10, he always says, please pass the kneecap drill. Number 9, generous frequent flyer program on all drug smuggling flights. Number 8, offers comfort and reassurance to guilt-ridden riflemen in firing squads. Number 7, sometimes gets misty listening to Julio Iglesias records. Number 6, his homemade Rice Krispie squares are the hit of every brutal interrogation session. Number 5, thrifty habits have allowed him to put away several $billion on modest soldier's salary. Number 4, muffles screams of torture victims after 11. Well, that's terribly thoughtful. Number 3, has world's largest collection of porcelain mice. Yeah, I wouldn't have guessed that. Number 2, never schedules public executions during Cosby Show. And number 1, gives young people who aspire to be blood-drunk lunatics something to look up to. So now, here's the deal. They have 1,080 takeoff and landings a day in St. Louis, and we thought this time of night that area, the baggage claim section, would be mobbed.
Jammed.
Yeah, because there's literally like 15 flights that come in within 15 minutes of one another. And it turns out now, because of low visibility in the St. Louis area, very low ceiling, all of the flights are being diverted to Kansas City. So in a word, kids, we're screwed blue. Thank you very much.
I wondered why there was nobody
There was nothing.
there.
There was two guys. We managed to talk to two guys.
But you did a nice job of just pretending that it was full and just talking
yeah, I know.
to people.
Well, I didn't realize. I thought, well, maybe, you know, people are at the snack
Flight just
bar or
about to
something.
come in.
Or they're busy getting to white courtesy telephones. I don't know. Look at that. There's no one there.
Absolutely no one there.
Yeah. Well, anyway, we'll try again later. Wow, that's
20
strange.
grand.
Yeah. Our first guest tonight was Venus Flytrap on WKRP and since Tim.
Yes.
Mr. Big Shot.
20 grand, huh? Nobody out there.
That's the way it goes. It's a roll of the dice.
You could have gone out to a little model airplane field and picked up about 10, 12 people.
Well, you know, they wouldn't let us in any of the airports here, so we had to go to St. Louis.
Oh.
And we thought, well, that's just as well, but who knew the weather was going to be that way? How are things? Pretty good, I guess.
Fine.
Yeah.
Working hard. Just came back from a wonderful vacation.
We were thinking about this. Where'd you go on vacation?
I went down to the Caribbean.
Which island?
We hit all the islands. We went on a ship, I think it was called the Sea Goddess. And it was a wonderful, wonderful cruise. At the end of the cruise, I thought it would be nice for them to put a little red cross on the end of it, because quite a few of us got ill.
Oh, is that right? Yeah. Ill from the food or the rocking of the ocean?
No, the rocking of the ship. It was a small ship.
Now, how long were you at sea?
About 7 days.
And how many people on the ship?
Maybe about 70.
Really? Yeah. Now, doesn't it drive you nuts after a while that everybody is swarming you to talk about Frank's place and Simon and Simon and stuff?
No, it wasn't that bad, because most of the people had aluminum walkers. So, no, I'm just kidding.
So you had a head start, is what you're saying.
No, they were very nice. It was what they call an upscale sort of voyage. So people were...
What does that mean, an upscale voyage?
Well, it was like all suites, and people with a lot of bucks were on there, and we were kind of going, wow, this is big time.
Yeah.
And so it was a lot of diamonds, and hey, I'm from Texas, but it was nice.
Oh, really?
Yeah, nice.
And are you comfortable with those folks?
Of course, Dave.
What did you do before you got into comedy and show business? I mean, I know about your years with the comedy team. You and Tom Dreesen worked together for a long time.
Yeah.
What did you do before you and Tom got together?
Well, of course, I went to college, and came out of college in '68 and went to work for DuPont. I was a marketing representative. They called me a gunpowder salesman. Of course, we didn't sell any explosives.
Yeah.
I sold photographs.
Well, '68, that was probably not a good time to be working for DuPont, right?
No, it was a very good time, because they recruited me in '67. Actually, I got the job when I was a junior, and they had decided, because of the civil rights movement and everything, to go out and do something. So they recruited me from an all-black college, the first one, and it was real nice. Although they didn't know where to send me. They said, well, we can't send him to Detroit. He'll be killed. We can't send him to Los Angeles. We'll lose him to show business. So they picked Chicago. Yeah. And I went to Chicago and then got into show business.
But you say that, but how you were calling on clients trying to sell DuPont products and goods
graphic
and so
art stuff. And
so how do you go from that to doing a comedy act?
Are you joined the JC's?
They have a stand-up program.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't realize that.
No, actually, I joined the JC's, met Tom Dreesen, and we put on an anti-drug program. We took to elementary schools just to talk to the kids about some of the problems in school. And the kids would say, you guys are funny, you ought to be a comedy team. Yeah. And one night we had a couple of beers enough to realize that we should give that a try. Yeah. And we tried it.
But you know, it's really interesting, and I guess it's the great thing about show business and the great thing about this country. I sound like Yakov Smirnoff there, but what a country. You know, you describe that situation, and then you take a look at the fact that in the last 10 years, you have not been out of a job at all. You've been in major league show business steady now for about a decade.
Knock on wood. Yeah. Very lucky. Yeah, very lucky.
All right, well, what to do, a commercial? All right. Tim Reid, Hugh Wilson.
Well, Hugh Wilson likes to create it, but he and I decided to work together again after 5 years.
And it takes place in a restaurant in New Orleans.
In New Orleans.
Yeah. Based on an actual place that you guys visited for research?
Yes. As a matter of fact, we went down to do some research. Unlike most situation comedy shows, which are written in the Polo Lounge, we decided to go to New Orleans.
Now, Tim.
Hugh said he couldn't write this one in a hot tub in Brentwood, so we got on the plane and we flew down to New Orleans.
Yeah.
I went about 3 times, and we went to places that you would go look for comedy. We went to restaurants, funeral homes, and and things like that, just to do some research, find some characters, and get some texture of New Orleans.
Now, what did you find when you went to the funeral home?
Well, not a lot of humor, but we did find some characters. We went to quite a few, and Hugh would go in and, of course, lead in and say, "Hi, I'm a producer from Hollywood, and we want to do a comedy show. Thought we'd come talk to you." And they go, "Right." And then he would stick me in front to use me as point man. Remember him? He was on KRP in Cincinnati. So we'd go on and talk, and we met some characters. Matter of fact, my wife plays a character, a mortician named Hannah Griffin. And she's based on a real-life character that exists in a funeral home in New Orleans. I think it's called Rhodes Funeral Home. And we went in, we saw the owner, who was a nice, attractive young black woman, and we said, let's see your embalmer. And we expect
Let's see your what?
Embalmer.
Let's see your embalmer. Yeah.
And we expect to see Bela Lugosi walk in.
Yeah.
But no, it was another beautiful young black woman. We said, wow. And he looked at me and said, Daphne. And that's how my wife got her part.
You know, this funeral parlor sounds like a front for an escort service. The way you're describing it to me. But now the show came on the air, and it's one of these shows that is different enough. It's interesting to me. People always say, we'd like to see something different on television.
Yeah.
And then you try something different, and then it always takes people a while to catch up with it.
It takes a little time. We have been critically acclaimed, which is nice, but it doesn't do too much for the Stepford meters, Nielsen meters. Yeah, I lost another one. But they haven't tuned into us yet. But it's growing.
Well, no, I understand the show is doing much better now, right?
It's doing much better.
They've moved it to where it ought to be on at
9:30 on Tuesday evening.
Yeah.
And we expect to pick up a nice mass appeal. Now, it's a show where you have to listen to and watch. You can't sit down, eat popcorn, talk to your friends, and
it has a very nice feel. I've seen several of them. I saw the one where our friend John Witherspoon played the wandering guy who turned out to be a mailman. Yeah, it's got a real nice feel about it.
Yeah, it's, again, we're going for as much reality as TV will allow. And it's
well, that's what we're doing here tonight with the luggage, too.
Yeah, as you are.
We're right on the edge here tonight.
I think you would have more luck at a funeral home.
Watching them roll out stiffs. Anyway, Tuesday night at 9:30?
9:30, starting the 15th of...
How long have we known each other? When did we first meet? Was it, must have been 70?
76, I believe, 70. So you introduced, I did a comedy album, which never got to vinyl, but you introduced me in the club.
Down in the Pacific Beach.
Pacific Beach.
Oh, that was a great place.
Yeah.
Great time of my life.
Yes.
Yeah.
We had a little condo.
Yeah. Nice to see you again.
Good seeing you.
Tim Reid. Is arriving soon. Where's it coming in from? Which city? West Palm Beach. So they'll be deplaning in a matter of minutes, and then we'll go in there and we'll visit with some more folks and talk to them about their luggage. Kid Inventor is here. Oh, back to the airport. There we go. Now, does this look like the 6th busiest airport or the 12th busiest airport to you, Paul? Is there you know, when we found out we were going to St. Louis, we contacted the affiliate there, Channel 5, KSDK, the NBC station in St. Louis, and we said, geez, it would be nice if we could have some help from you people, just maybe one or two, maybe a man or a woman to help us out with whatever problems might crop up while we're there in your airport. And they said, well, no, that's out of the question. They told us they were way too busy to help with us. And I understand now that they're so busy, they have a camera crew out there. Is the camera crew anywhere around, the KSDK news team? Hal, is there any way we can find it? There. Trying to find them. Charlie's trying to find them. Did I see a camera tripod there? Oh, this guy. Hi.
Getting ready to do live TV here.
Who is this?
It's JC. How you doing?
Oh, fine. How are you?
You sound really excited about it.
Let's just lose this guy. I have no idea who this is. Lose this guy. All right, keep moving, keep moving.
After all,
now, we'll let you get on with your little puppet show there. Okay. Okay, so here we go. That's it. Get out of there. We're waiting now for a flight from Palm Beach. In a matter of minutes, a flight from Palm Beach. Paul, do you have any luggage or airport questions you'd like to...
Yeah, I lost my luggage a while ago in St. Louis. Could you ask, no? Okay.
All right, let's go back to the St. Louis airport. Hey, let's talk to this gentleman. Excuse me, sir. Hi, how are you? What is your name?
George Holly.
George, nice to see you. What do you do there at the airport?
Nothing right now, but Waiting, I'm a baggage porter, sky count.
Is normally the airport busier than it is right now, George?
Yeah, it's like everything's sort of numb right now, dead.
Yeah.
Nothing's happening.
Why do you suppose that is?
Your show. I didn't mean that negatively. I just mean it's like, you know, like a presidential person, or, you know, President Reagan's coming in, everything is like on hold. And it seems like that's the case right now. Normally things are a lot more busy. My pocket's a little better normally.
Do you live in St. Louis, George?
Yes, I'm a native St. Louisan.
Do you like it as a town?
I'll withhold comment on that. It's a good city, but I've always wanted to do some other things, but here I am.
Yeah. Tell me about the temperature in the summer. Doesn't it get unbearably hot?
Extremely so.
Yeah.
July and August.
Yeah.
Really rough.
Do you make good tips there doing what you do?
Not right now, David.
Yeah.
Really bad.
We're waiting now on a flight from Palm Beach. Let's see. Oh, here it is. It's an MD-80. It's flight 414. Is that the one you have there, George?
That's the one we're waiting on.
Yeah, it's supposed to get in at 4:48. What time is it there now? $20,000 for this. All right, George, I tell you what, the second, now, George, I want to deputize you here. Wait a minute. The second there is activity there at your baggage carousel, you let me know, and we'll suspend our normal programming, and we'll go right back to St. Louis.
You got it. You're on, David.
All right. Wait a minute. Wow. Okay. So what do? We'll do a commercial? Yeah. Where is the flight from West Palm Beach? Aren't you on the phone to the tower, Morty? Get these people cleared to land, will you? They've been circling for hours. Put everybody else on hold. Bring them in. Find some open cement and land those people. Okay, we'll do a commercial and then... See? That almost brings a tear to my eye. That luggage is from West Palm Beach. Look at that. There it is. It's teeming now. It's suddenly alive. It's a luggage jungle. Oh, apparently there was a ventriloquist on the flight. Did you see that? There's a... Hi. Excuse me, sir. You in the striped sweater? Yes, sir. Hi. What's your name?
Me?
Yes, sir.
Hi, Mike.
Nice to see you, Mike. Are you from Florida?
No, St. Louis.
I see. So you're just out looting.
I guess you could say
You didn't come... Are you waiting for someone?
No, I went to Florida, but I'm originally from St. Louis.
Oh, I see. So I misphrased the question. Well, welcome home. How was the flight?
Thank you. It was fine.
Very good. Very good. What is your bag that you're looking for?
It's number 1273.
Well, wait a minute. You don't recognize your own luggage?
Well, it's big and it's blue.
Big and blue. All right. Mike, do me a favor. As soon as you get your bag, will you let me know?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. All right. You're not in a hurry to get home, are you?
No, not really.
I wouldn't think so. Okay.
Cute. Real cute.
I don't even know what that means exactly, but he's not. You know, a couple of weeks ago, they had the Boston Museum Inventors Convention for kids, and we have some folks here tonight who participated in that. And as you can see before me, we have some of their inventions. So let's meet them now. Is there a Lindsay Silver? Lindsay, are you back there? Hi, Lindsay. Nice to see you. Now, Lindsay, this is an Inventors Weekend sponsored by the Boston Museum, right?
Right.
And was this the first time you participated?
Yes.
Have you always felt like you could be an inventor?
No.
But you gave it a try anyway?
Yeah.
All right. What was your idea? And then show us your invention.
I have two. Which one would you want to
Well,
see
wherever
first?
you want to start, Lindsay. How old are you?
10.
10? All right. You ever been to St. Louis?
No.
Yeah. All right. So the first one is what?
A breakfast pizza.
A breakfast pizza.
Yeah.
All right. Now, what is the origin of that? Why do we need a breakfast pizza?
Well, everybody likes to have pizza.
Uh-huh.
And now you can eat it for breakfast.
But you know, if you get up early enough in the morning and order one before like 7, you can have pizza anyway.
So?
Yeah.
It's not open.
But this is a special breakfast pizza. Let's take a look at this. What's on there? Mmm. What is that? It's like a... It looks like an omelet on the pizza.
Yeah, it's eggs, cheese, peppers, onions, and mushrooms on a pizza crust.
All right, let's try a hunk, shall we?
Okay.
Do you want to? Now, does your mom let you eat this for breakfast?
Yeah, I guess so.
Slice up a wad there. How many days a week do you have the pizza, the breakfast pizza?
None.
All right, no days a week. All right, we have to. Let me have a little taste of that.
Okay,
all right, thank you very much. Thank you.
Up.
Ooh, and it's piping hot. That's great. That's very good. Huh? Do what? Huh? Do what? Huh? What? Huh? Okay. All right, stay right there. We have to do a commercial, and then we'll look at the rest of your inventions, okay? We'll be right back. Those are people who have arrived from West Palm Beach, and they're picking up their luggage. That's in St. Louis.
Oh.
It's a miracle, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. What's the next invention, and then we'll get the other two kids out here.
It's a musical pacifier, and it's a pacifier that's connected to a radio that's in its rough stages, and the baby can fall asleep while listening to
This is for infants, isn't it?
Yeah.
And what, you get about 400 volts going through here?
I told you it was in its rough stages.
It's rough stages.
Yeah.
But I mean, I think even you will agree that the danger of electrocution seems to be paramount here. But again, it's still being worked out.
Right.
Right. So when the baby wakes up, the radio comes on? Or...
No, when the baby sucks on the pacifier, the radio comes on.
Oh. When the baby's... No, I'm not. Oh. Thank you very much. Stay right here and let's meet the other folks. Do you know everybody here? Is Elise Morgan back there? Elise? Hi. Nice to see you. Do you know Lindsay Silver here?
Well, I just met her on the plane.
Good. Nice. Oh, come on in here. Come on in. All right, show us your invention.
Okay, this
Elise.
is an envelope sealer, and it's gonna seal these envelopes. Sometimes it doesn't.
It's an envelope sealer.
Yeah, sometimes it doesn't work.
All right. So this would fit right on your desk, I guess, at home.
Not quite.
or in the spare room. So here we have the envelope. You pull it up under the sponge.
Yeah, and it gets wet, and then it seals.
Okay. Let's see how it works.
First it seals. First it gets wet, and it folds over.
Very nice. Very impressive. Have you always wanted to be an inventor?
No.
Do you think maybe this is something you'll pursue?
No, because I wouldn't make any money.
Yeah. Here, we have a little something for you.
That's okay.
Okay. Very nice meeting you, Elise. You kids stay right there. Is there a Jeff, how do you pronounce Jeff's last name? You met him.
Faniff.
Faniff?
Yeah.
Is Jeff back there? Come on out, Jeff. Trouble right here. Hi, Jeff. How are you? How do you pronounce your last name?
Faniff.
Faniff. All right. You meet Elise and Lindsay?
Yeah.
Very nice young ladies, don't you think?
Maybe.
Try this. All right. And what is your invention, Jeff?
It's a safety lunchbox.
The safety lunchbox. And what does that mean?
It's a lunchbox with a burger on it. It'll, like, keep your lunch safe.
Yeah. Do you have a problem with people stealing your lunch?
No, I just read a book, and the boy kept getting his lunch stolen in the book.
I see. So you take this to school, and if somebody busts into your lunchbox, the alarm goes off.
Yeah.
All right, show us how that works.
See, there's an on-off switch on top of the handle.
Oh, let's see. Did we get... Okay, right there, sure.
And under here, there's a button so it knows when it's pushed.
All right, let's see how this works.
And there's another button right here.
Yeah. You know, there's another way to keep kids from stealing your lunch.
Punch them.
Take some of this pie with you. Actually, it's quite tasty. Quite tasty.
Switch it on. Pick it up.
All right, so now I pick it up.
Yeah.
Here we go. Very nice. Very nice. Thank you very much. That's it? Thank you, Elise. Nice meeting you. Thank you very much, Lindsay. Nice meeting you. All right, we'll, one more commercial. We'll be right back. Very nice. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Lewis, we're going to look at some luggage now. People are actually picking up their bags. Now, where did it go? Is this it? This is the extended... Where are you guys from? What plane did you get off?
Palm Beach. West Palm Beach.
Well, welcome to Cincinnati.
We just got back from Tibet and then West Palm Beach.
West Palm Beach? Were you there?
In Tibet, we got accosted by Dalai Lama freaks, and our baggage was stolen, but then we went to Palm Beach and it was there.
Wait a minute. This is a flight that originated in Tibet to West Palm Beach to St. Louis?
We went to Tibet, and then we went to Palm Beach to visit our grandparents.
How long were you in
It was a lot of fun.
How long were you in Tibet?
2 weeks. We could only stay for 2 weeks. That's how long our visas
stole
were.
all
They
of
stole
our
our
clothes.
luggage.
They stole all of our clothes,
Because
none of our luggage.
Yes, our baggage was fine. Just it was the luggage that was gone.
I tell you what, girls, I'm going to make it up to you. Not only I'm going to buy you new luggage.
You won't buy us new luggage?
I'm going to buy you new luggage, and I'm going to rent you a car.
No, we need clothes. We have the baggage.
I'll
It's just
say
we
they need
need
clothes.
Listen to them. They're nuts. They just... What, were you drinking coffee the whole way over from Tibet? Just relax, will you? Now, have you picked up your bags yet?
Not yet.
What?
We still have one that we need.
You have one that you need. What is your name, ma'am?
Alexa.
Alexa?
Kim.
And
Yeah.
who is your friend there?
Me?
I'm
Yeah.
Ginger.
What'd she say?
This is
Ginger. Yikes. Yeah, well,
this is
really don't care about you, sir, but thank you anyway. All right, now when your luggage, let's take a look at the luggage. I tell you what do you guys get on this thing and ride around on there a little bit? Yes, sir. That's right. A couple of weeks in Tibet seeking spiritual guidance, and this is what happens. Oh, my. Well, all right, good luck. Thank you very much. Nice talking with you. I hope you... I want to thank everybody who was here. I'm sorry we ran out of time for Carol Leifer, but we'll have her back very soon.